Hey, hey guys! Woo! It's me, Alexandra. Okay. Oh, whoops, wrong one. I'm just taking you for a wander around my house. I just opened the back door for some wind, and they started building in the house next door, which is always good fun. Let's pull up a pew. Okie dokie. Hey, Monique, how are you? Oh, I can't wait till this live allows us to like flip people on their sides, because it would just be way more helpful for me. There we are. How is this? Good morning to you too. Still getting messages from people. This is always good fun. Apologies, but maybe I could go on my laptop and turn my messages off. How would that be? Hang on. So this gives me a chance to get you all on whilst I turn off my messages. So hey ho, if you're trying to talk to me, I can't talk to you guys. Hang on. Right, let's go. Chat. Options. Turn off chat. Turn off chat for all contacts. Ta-da! Okay, dokey. Hopefully that means that nobody is going to contact me anytime soon. And, lots of people joining us. Okay, so, close that down. We'll just go to my, escape. Oops. Yeah, that should be enough. That's not very distracting. Okie dokie, guys. Right. So, excuse the sunshine in the background. I just figured it would give me just a little bit more light. And look at me. I should do a Scott, shouldn't I? Ooh, my hair. But I'm not going to. Okie dokie. I've got my cup of tea. You know when they ask, how do you like your cup of tea? This is how I like mine. Can you even see it? It's spilled in my lap. It's so completely white. I want to say thank you to Melissa Lua Pepper, who bought me a truckload of tea bags, and the lovely Fiona, who also sent me like herbal teas as well to keep us going. It's full Scott and I, but I'm drinking the majority of them, which is good. Hello, Stacey, as well. Hello, Karen. Ik hou van jou. It's the only Dutch I know. I said, I love you. I love you being on the call. Okie dokie, let's kick off. So, new consultant call. You're a new consultant, and I know the way that it normally goes. Oh, and by the way, I'm loving all the highs and everything. I'm gonna kind of go back over the comments after, okay? So, how do you just minimize the... There we go. Oh, no. Oh, great. I see you as you're joining. Even better. Okie dokie. So, live consultant call. So, you're a new consultant. You've just joined up to Scentsy. You're really, really, really excited. And you're like, I've got my own home business. And then you're like, oh, what do I do? I'm not good enough. I turned off my comments and they're still coming up on my phone. So, you have joined and you're really excited and you're like, and then and you're full of self-doubt and your self-belief is zero. Okay, not all of you, but a vast majority. There's too much information coming at you. You think you're not computer literate enough. You think you can't sell the products. You think you're a million and one other things. And in those first kind of 15 days, you do everything from you're going to earn £1 million business to you're going to quit. And I just want to say to you guys, when you start your business, we have a fast start, and it's over a 70-day period. Yeah? 70-day period. So, with that, over the 70-day period, I really, really want you to give yourselves that whole 70 days. Don't do anything for those 70 days other than try all the things that your sponsor and I and your director, if you've got one between you and us, suggest. Be open-minded. be brave, because it takes some bravery to get out there and get out of your comfort zone. Did I say be open-minded? So be open-minded, be brave, be passionate about what you do, because people say, I can't sell Scentsy. Nobody sold Scentsy just by going, hey, do you want to buy some Scentsy? They sell Scentsy because you're excited about what you're doing. You love the products. You love fragrance. You love how it can make you feel. You love the company when you're selling the business opportunity. It's all about getting your passion across. You know, when you have a really good meal in a restaurant and you rave about it, and you probably post some food porn pictures to different people, and you tell everybody, oh my goodness me, blah, 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 I went here and it was amazing. That's how Scentsy works. That's exactly what you're doing. You're sharing your passion for a product. You're recommending something. And you're hoping that people will want to go, yeah, you know what? I really like what you're suggesting to me, and I'm really interested in it. So that is what I want you all to do. I want you all to give yourselves 70 days before you even think about discussing, quitting, can I do this, can I not do this, I'm not good enough, or anything like that. I just want you to be open-minded and think, I'm going to give this my best shot because I've just spent money on the kit. The very least you should be doing is selling enough to get your money back. Now, I know on this call we have everybody from hobbyists to obviously the next superstar directors for whichever country you are in, and everybody in between. Personally, I joined. I knew the power of direct selling because I'd heard about it. It wasn't the fast cars and the yachts that really attracted me, but the opportunity for Scott and I to be able to live life on our terms, to be stay-at-home parents, to be there when, you know, kids come home from school, to be there to drop them off, and to have life on our terms, to be able to travel. We love to travel, and no company in its right mind is ever going to give me, I mean, some years we'll spend 18 to 20 weeks traveling. I don't know a company that gives 18 to 20 weeks holiday. Do you? And I'm also don't want to work where I have to ask if I can go for a pee break or to make a cup of tea or any of the other things. It's just not for me anymore. I've worked in the corporate world. Scott has worked as a carer. He's played rugby. You know, we've both been in the 9 to 5. We then had our own businesses as well. Those businesses did really, really well. Then the recession hit and we lost them both. So, you know, we've done a few different things. But we were told often when we were self-employed about direct sales how powerful it was, how it could change your life, how whatever your dreams were, if you want the fast car and the yacht, or you just want to live life on your terms, that you could generate income by helping other people do the same thing, by building a team and helping those people do it, by selling great products. You could achieve this. You could build a real business, a legitimate business. This is not a pyramid scheme. Pyramid schemes are registered with the Direct Selling Association like Scentsy. They don't sell products. They sell ideas, or they sell recruiting. Hey, if you bring in so many people, then you'll build a team. And I know one of our brilliant consultants has just discovered companies that work like that. Or they are companies where you join up to get your products cheaper and then join other people to get the products cheaper as well. Again, not Scentsy. Scentsy is a genuine, legitimate company. And for anybody else that is kind of like getting the whole pyramid scheme thing, I just want to tell you the beauty of ours. For a start off, any pyramid I ever was involved in, or Scott, had a boss at the top and then everybody else underneath. And your wages were determined by what the boss thought you were worth, and pretty much that was it. The lower down you were, the lower down you got paid, and you could do nothing to change that. And you had to kiss a lot of bottoms and work very hard to get up to the top. And for women, lo and behold, if you had a baby or wanted time out to care for your kids, or daddies for that matter, if you wanted to take paternity leave, wanted to take time off to look after your babies, this was never ever going to happen. If you did that, You went lower down in the pyramid. So, direct selling, completely different. Yeah, Scott and I are the leaders of this group. But anybody who is in this group can work themselves up to be above Scott and I, earning more than Scott and I, can do it differently, can have more team members, can live their life totally on their terms, can take time off, can go have a baby, can have maternity leave, can travel, can do all these things. Where you are in this setup is entirely up to you. It is completely self-determining. If you want to stay down here and hobby sell, that's great. We'll give you any support and help that you ask for. Never ever a problem. We're always approachable. If you want to be up here, then you have to work. It took us 4.5 years to become Superstar Directors. We probably could have made it in less time, but we made some mistakes along the way. Some were of our own doing, because we just didn't know, because we didn't always have the support to help us. We didn't always know where to access the support. So we are very strong on making sure that you guys have all the support necessary. You have us, you have your directors, and your directors are incredibly well trained because they've come up through our Rising Star courses and other stuff, and they have us and Superstar Directors above them and us who spend a lot of time helping, and they're all really committed. So you guys are very, very lucky. You're part of a very, very strong team who, no matter what you want to achieve in this little setup of ours, which I prefer to think of as kind of more like a round circly thing, because it is. It's like family. Yeah, round circly thing. Or is it a love heart? I don't know. We could be in any shape we want. But whatever shape we're in, we are here to help you guys. And where you end up in that equation is entirely up to you. What helps you? So we'll get down to the nitty gritty. Why is it that some of us come in and say we're going to be a Superstar Director and end up there, and other people come in and say they're going to be a Superstar Director and end up quitting or are still lead consultant after 6 years? It's all about setting goals. And that's one of the very first things that you guys do. When you join up, you go onto your workstation, and I do hope it is still there. If it is not, that's fine. We'll post it in the team page after this call. You guys have this first things first checklist with a picture of a rocket going up into space. And these are 10 things you can do to get your business off to a fast start. So if I try and pull it up, we can have a look at, I'll just shift you across for a minute. Fast start. Hang on. Okay. Of course I wouldn't have it here. Anyhow, look, it's not important. You have to set goals. That's one of them. And they actually show you how to set goals. We actually give you how to set goals. And you go through this tick list. You watch your how to work the workstation. And you do that tour and you do your website. Put a picture of you, because a picture of you helps to create trust, and we're trying to help to create trust. And what else do you do? Oh, you put your story. So you say why you joined Scentsy. If you're older in Scentsy, because I can see some old people here like Roxy and Jess and some other of our amazing leaders, go back and change your story. Always keep your story updated. You might have facts and figures in there. You might have talked about joining and just being about you. And now you might be a team leader and a director. Go and change it, because when you're leading, it's not about what you're getting from this business. It's about what you can give other people. So you're going to want to change that whole emphasis. But your story, super, super important. There's loads of other things on there. And it all leads down to knowing why you joined, having a strong goal, understanding our Fast Start Awards, which I'll go through in a minute, and then being directed into your first sales or party. Now, we ask you to do parties because we're a party plan company. And I know this is the age of social media and hiding in a box and never talking to anybody, but really, this is about fragrances. And if I get my fragrance testers, which I haven't got, and you hold them up here for you and I say, which one do you want to buy? You're going to be thinking, well, I don't really know, because scratch and sniff hasn't been invented yet. But if you get out your comfort zone and you just invite a few people to your house, to a friend's house, to the pub, take a box into work, whatever you try, and it's all party, you will find when people sit and people sniff, they become interested, they become like, oh, and they talk about memories and things it reminds them of, and funny things. And that is when it becomes a party, because it becomes fun, and that's when you get people hooked. To start with, you could try something like, hey, I've just started this new Scentsy thing because I really love it and I just needed to save money on all my purchases. And I got this huge box of smells. Do you fancy coming over? Because I need to get a few more bars in and I would really like to know what everybody else likes. Now that didn't sound too threatening, did it? It's inviting your friends over to give them their opinion to help you just get a bit more in. Now, if they happen to be looking through the catalogue and enjoying the products and maybe want to take one home and buy it and so on, then you say yeah. So I'm not going to go into the nitty-gritty of all the different ways you can sell. There's a document called, but what I will say is I do really advise parties and face-to-face selling. Facebook is really good, especially if you're going to go live, I guess, if that's the way you want to do things. But normally it's done with an established customer base, not with complete strangers, or with people who know what Scentsy is. You know, it's all about when you start something new, and this is so new to most people, they want to see it, they want to touch it, they want to literally smell it. Some people do want to eat the wax because it smells so good, but we don't advise it. This is a sensory product. And to do that, you really should be getting in front of people. And that's where we come to getting out of your comfort zone. That comfort zone, that bubble that sits around us all, and we think, yay, I'm in here and I'm safe from rejection and I'm safe from the opinions of other people. And I totally get it. I have to fight my comfort zone still. 6.5 years into this business, I still have to make myself do things that scare the bejeebers out of me. I have to force myself to loan my products out when I'm scared they're going to get broken. They haven't, by the way, ever. I've got massive amounts of sales from loaning my products in borrowed bags and basket parties. You guys can go Google those. So yeah, it's all about, you know, yes, you can be in your comfort zone and you might sell to some friends and family, and that's brilliant, and you get massive high sales at the beginning, and then everybody in your local area has more Scentsy than they could ever use in the next 6 months. And then you tell me, I can't sell it anymore because everybody's got it. Well, not everybody's got it, because there's loads of different people that haven't got it yet, and you have to get out your comfort zone. You have to find ways to connect with people you've never met before or didn't know were interested in candles. And that's where List of 100 comes in. Whenever we do, I'm home, Mr. Scott's coming in. Whenever we start our business, we always advise you do your List of 100. List of 100 is the people you want to invite to your party. It's your hot list. It's the people you know from school, if you're a mummy, or from work, or from friends and family, and if you go to church and if you go to the gym, it's all the people in your life. It's the bus driver you meet every day. It's everybody. Now, I'm not saying write down everybody you know how to say hi to and speak to. I'm saying write down everybody's name, who you know, and think, would they be interested in buying this? The bus driver might want one for his missus or his mum or whatever for Christmas. You don't know unless you ask. And would you be interested in hosting a party? Well, you know what? They might not want to host a party, but they might want to host a little get-together. They might want free stuff. They might not be able to afford Scentsy, so you'd offer it. And you say, well, look, if you get a few friends together and I can get a few orders as a thanks, I can give you a free warmer and some wax. Or are they someone that you think will be perfect for this business? Someone that knows a lot of people, someone that's kind of mad about candles, someone that might need money, a mummy who's at home and she just kind of feels like she's lost her identity, and she just, you know, kind of says to you, I feel like nobody even notices me anymore. I'm completely lost in mummyhood. That ring true? I know that's where I've been. You know, ex's mother. It's no fun. Scentsy has got so many women out of this to a point where they feel like, I am my own person again. I am such and such the Scentsy lady or Scentsy gentleman. Really important. Think about those people. And by each one, you put a B for buy, a P for party, or a J for join. And that's what you're going to talk to them about. And you can take the next 70 days to have those conversations. Again, not going to go into how we have these conversations. We'll be here all night. But between you and us and your sponsor and accessing training and other stuff, you will work this out. I want to point out that there is some tools to help you train. You are self-employed now. And that means that you are responsible for all your own training. Yes, we give you the basics, and we give you a lot of basics, and we're here to support you. But we're not here to wipe your nose forever and a day and answer questions because you couldn't be bothered to read your product guides or learn your products or learn anything. Yeah? We're here to build you up and support you and to point you in the right direction. That's our role. Product training guide. Everybody gets one in their kit, full of amazing information about the products, about how they work. Tips on how to make the sales. Yeah? They might not be relevant right now, but they might be relevant later. Remember, this is a journey. I've spent 6.5 years doing this. I've moved to 2 different countries. So my business has always been changing. Everybody's does. It's like your life. What you did when you were this high isn't what you do when you're this high, is it? We change, we develop, we try new things. Loads of ideas in here. This is your Bible. If you don't know your products, you can't expect to speak with passion and knowledge to other people. And remember, when you're knowledgeable, that can create trust. So it explains why diffusers are so cool. Yeah, sure, they might cost a bit of money, but we're not selling on the price. Never ever sell on price. It's going to kill you straight away. Sell on benefits and match the benefits to the customer, which is why you need to know your customers. And that comes from using these. Info about fragrances, about buddies. Guys, Bible. I read this. I use this. I learn stuff from this. This is brilliant. We never had this up until this year, and it's a godsend. It's brilliant. Guys, newbies, get on it. And take it everywhere with you. Get a spare copy. You might need it. Here's your other Bible. Your journey starts here. And mine is already out of date because we update these so often. Look at this. What have we got? We've got Orville and Heidi explaining the business, setting goals and making plans. You can set your goals in here. New consultant awards. You can win stuff. How to party. Your list of 100. Host packets. Oh my goodness, how to do host packets. Host rewards. Gee whiz, I'm telling you, compared to what we got 6.5 years ago, this is absolutely amazing. There is literally no excuse for not being able to start your own business purely on your own. I mean, if you lived under if you lived under a rock and didn't have any support from us guys, you would be able to start your business from this. It is absolutely phenomenal. There is information about absolutely everything. What PRV is, just everything. Read this, use this, write in this. Why wouldn't you write in this? It's designed to be written in and used. This is your Bible. Carry it everywhere with you. It's just absolutely fantastic. And it is such a great training tool. And you know what? So many people don't use this. Read it, use it, write in it. That's what it's there for. Okay? Did I get excited? Did I get passionate about that? Did I sell the idea of this consultant guide to you guys? It is absolutely brilliant. And if you're new and you haven't got it yet, you can read it on your website as well, your workstation. Okay? Other training stuff that we have a very private Wickfree Candles training page. I will happily share that link with you. It is for emeralds, and I will share that link with you, and you can go in there, and it basically takes you right the way from joining all the way in the logical order from building your list of 100, your fast start, your sensational start. I'll talk about that in a minute. How to track whether your kit has been sent, how to get your list of 100 done, how to plan your parties or get-togethers or whatever. Get party out of your head. If you want to one-to-one sell, it's still going to help you learn how to one-to-one sell. Yeah? Whatever. It's going to help you with whatever. How to make orders, how to make samples, how to do borrow bag, how to do basket party, then how to recruit, how to build a team, and finally, if you built a team, how to mentor them, which kind of goes all the way back up to the top, because if you become a mentor, you need to go back to the top of the page and teach them all the same things. So there you go. Great training resource. I'm biased. I wrote it myself. I'm biased. But it's brilliant, and it pulls on lots of stuff that Scentsy have shared with us recently and stuff that we've developed ourselves, because these training guides and tools, 2 years ago, they didn't exist at all. So for 4.5 years, most people were doing it for themselves and much longer. So you guys, really lucky. You get spoiled. But that, we don't want that to make you lazy. We want that to make you think, okay, I've got lots more time to go out and do other stuff. You also have what's called the training center. To access your training center, you go to your workstation, and where you're on the top right hand side, it will say training center. If you're in a foreign language country and you want a training center, you would default to the UK or the island settings, and then it will give you the training in a language you can understand. Okay? What else can I tell you? So we've got all that. We've got that. Oh, awards and recognition. So Scentsy's way of getting you guys started, and the way that all mentors should get you started, follows a very, very easy track. We have awards and recognition for your first 15 days and first 70 days. And the idea is, in your first 70 days, we should try and get you guys to get to what's called sensational start levels 2 and 3. We should try and have you at the level of certified or a lead consultant or above. These, let me explain, everybody starts as an essential consultant. Everybody. No matter who you are. Even Heidi started there, and she owns a company. And you work up through the different levels, which are explained in your compensation plan in here. And we work up the levels to become superstar directors, if that's what we choose. So the level we're looking at is essentials consultant, getting to certified, and then possibly lead or above. So let's look at those 3 basic levels. Essential consultant, the idea is, in your first month of being with Scentsy, we want you to sell 1,000 PRV. Your mentors can explain that. It's a Scentsy currency. So Scentsy products have a value called a PRV, like a euro or $1. And that's how we get paid. But your mentors, or in this guide, can explain the itty-gritty about that. So we want you to sell 1,000. So that is a different amount in each currency. I can tell you it's about 550 sterling or 660 euros. And if you're in another currency, ask your mentor how much it is. Once you sell that, and the reason we like to do it in the first month you join is, once you sell that, you immediately go to certified consultant, first ever promotion, and you get 25% commission. So it's an instant 5% pay rise. If you do it in your first month, it means you never got paid at 20%. It is really, really good. Ask your director or your mentor to explain that more to you. And then, how do you become a lead? You bring in a team member. So you can think about team building from day one. I came in and I was looking for team members straight away. I wish I'd looked for them before I joined. It would have been even better. We had our first consultant join in 16 days, and I was like, or was it 6 days or 10 days? It was ridiculous. And I was like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing. How am I going to train her? But that's when it comes down to, you're just teaching them what we taught you. Yeah? Just teach them what we taught you. So, First 15 days, we have awards and it's set out. First 15 days, you can earn your shooting star. It is explained in your guide. You need to sell 500 points, PRVs, of Scentsy in your first 15 days. If your kit is late arriving, you can ask for an extension. You win charm bracelets and you win access to a very cheap, huge booster kit to boost your sales kit, which you can then sell off and make profit on. You get a certificate and you get rounds of applause and you get to have a badge when you go to convention. It's all really cool. I love Shooting Star. And also it gets you halfway to your first pay rise. And then what else do we have? We have our Sensational Star. I always aim for Sensational Star at level 2 or 3 because you can win a limited edition trophy, which you're going to see featured quite a lot on quite a few people's pages in the next few days because they're just being sent out to quite a lot of people. You win cash prizes, and by cash I mean credit on your account that you can use to buy your Shooting Star kit, or you can buy Scentsy stuff with, or business supplies with. Yay! Or you can buy your customers' orders with and take their cash and keep it. You can do whatever you like, but it's amazing. We give you guys money for just doing your job and doing it well. And also, twice a year, we run incentives as well, and you can earn those. And this year, your incentive for all you newbies, because it's right at the beginning of the incentive period, so it's super easy to earn, is a chance to win a trip to Disney for convention in Anaheim, or, and this is the one I love, all expenses, hang on, I'm so excited, I need a drink. All expenses paid trip for up to 2 people on the brand new Symphony of the Seas for 7 nights for a European tour, leaving from where I live in Spain. So you get to come and hang with Scott and I in our home country, and you get to hang with all your Scentsy friends and people you look up to and leaders you like. Oh, Becca Levi and all these people. You will get to hang with them all, meet Orville and Heidi, be spoiled rotten, and by be spoiled rotten I mean like totally be spoiled, like the cutest little gifts, all gift wrapped and all stuff. It's like Christmas for grown-ups. It's like Tooth Fairy gone crazy. It's brilliant. And you know how you earn it? Just by doing Scentsy, by selling, by thinking about being a team leader. That's it. It's a thank you for just working your business, having fun, loving Scentsy, selling it. So that is what is there for you guys. So new consultants, go on your workstation. Do your first things first. Set your goals. You can set them in here. Do your list of 100. You can do it in here. Plan your parties, plan events, plan your first sales, plan how to get your Shooting Star. And then look after the first 15 days, okay, how do I get to Shooting Sensational Start level 2 and 3? How do I win cash rewards, which are up to, I think, about £200, about 250 euros or something crazy like that? That's a lot of dough extra on top of all the free stuff you get from selling and all the commission you're going to get. Remember, you're going to get your commission, your free stuff, and this. You're going to get spoiled rotten. The keys to being a good Scentsy consultant is to be brave, to get out of your comfort zone and push yourself, to be open-minded to new ideas, and to be consistent, to work your business every day, not just some days. And remember, you're self-employed, not self-dependent. We're going to ask you to be very self-guided on what you do, to take responsibility and ownership. If you're happy to share with me everything that went right and own it, be like, yeah, that was me, I did that. Then when it goes wrong, when you make an error or a mistake or things don't work out, own it too. Because as Scott said today in his call, self-esteem comes from having failures and mistakes and errors and not knowings. And it's okay, because that's how we get bigger and that's how we get stronger. So I just want to say to you guys, these next couple of months, these 70 days are going to be intense, but they can also be really good fun. It's all about how you decide that you're going to deal with these challenges. Remember, you decided to sign up. No one twisted your arm. And you could have the most wonderful time. The Scentsy team you're part of is called the Team Emerald All Stars. We are the most amazing bunch of people. We span the globe. So there's help 24/7. So make sure you joined our Team Emerald All Stars page. We are very positive. We don't deal with negativity. Sure, things go wrong and we have struggles, but it's all about how we ask for help. Always make sure that if you're having struggles, you're asking for help. And just be nice and kind and sweet to other people as well in the team, and they will look after you. So that is it from me. I am going to go. I am going to Pilates actually, because I like to keep fit too. And I really love spending time with all of you newbies. I want to wish you the most success. I know how much this business can change your life and change your family's life, if that's what you want it to be. I also know, if you only signed up as a hobbyist, how much free stash you can get, and it is ridiculous. You'll never have to buy a present ever again for anybody. So thank you very much for joining me. If you have any questions, you can ask under this post on the Scentsy page, and I'm not going to have time to go through all the comments, but thank you so much for joining me. Oh yeah, Monique Ellen says be yourself. Absolutely. We talk about being authentic. Just be yourself, because you are enough. I know that. So there you go. Hasta luego, lovely jubblies, and I will speak to you guys soon. Take care. Bye.